If I was going to the gym for the first time, before I was relatively new to the gym, these are the kinds of exercises I would be doing to help me get comfortable in the gym environment. And if you're new to the gym, or even if you're a relatively experienced lifter and you want to drop body fat, get healthier, like the video, drop me a subscribe. So then, you walk into the gym for the first time, where do you start? Well, it really depends on your experience level. If you're a complete newbie to the gym and never stepped foot in the gym for the first time, I'll probably make my way to the cardio section. It's safe, it's easy, and it's normally located around some resistance machines like these ones here. These are all cable-based resistance machines, okay? They can only move in one way, and they're a really good way of understanding how your body works. But we'll get onto those in a second. I'll look for the cardio machines. I would get really comfortable of just doing 20 minutes of cardio. This will give you a nice overview of the rest of the gym, see what other people are doing, see how they lay out the gym, and also just get kind of understanding how the gym operates, what's the busiest times, what kinds of machines are there, okay? Get yourself nice and comfortable in the gym. I'll do that for a couple of weeks if I'm being honest. After a couple of weeks, I would probably look to move on to these cable machines I just spoke about. These cable machines are fantastic. You can do push, pull, legs, upper, lower, whatever kind of split you like. They work various body parts, chest, shoulders, back, quads, hamstrings, everything. You can get a full body workout on these group of machines right here. So if I was going to a gym for the first time, I would want to do a full body session. You want to split that into a push-in exercise. A push-in exercise is when you do that, pushing away from your body. I'll split it into a pull-in exercise, like a lat pull down. That is doing this, that's putting anything into your body. I'd then look to incorporate some sort of leg workout. That could be a leg extension, working the quads. It could be working leg press, which works your quads, hamstrings, and glutes. We call that a compound movement. Either way, I would want to split it up into kind of something like this. So first of all, you've got here a shoulder press and you've got a chest press. These are all push-in exercises. These work the chest, which is here, or the shoulders, and your triceps as well, okay? So you're getting two for the price of one essentially with these exercises. After that, I would look to work some sort of pull-in exercise, like a row or a cable lat pull down, which looks like this. With that, you're putting it in, you're working all of your back as well as your biceps, because again, when you work your back, 9 times out of 10, you can be working the bicep at the same time. Once we've done those, I would look to move on to some sort of leg exercises. Now, when I was filming this, the hamstring machines were taken. However, I would move into some sort of hamstring exercise and then some sort of quad-based exercise like the leg extension, like this one here, or the leg press like this one here. 4 or 5 exercises you've just done in a relatively short space of time. All these machines, 90% of the time, are around in the same area. If you're unsure where they are, just ask the person on the front desk. If they've done their job properly, they've probably shown you them on your first visit. You've got into the cable exercises. I will now look to do these between 8 to 12 repetitions for 3 sets. So 8 to 12 repetitions is of a chest press, 8 to 12 of those. You get to 12 and you do that 3 times. You want to do that for all of your exercises, track your weights, make a note of it in your logbook, or if you want to, drop a comment down below and I can send you over my Coached for Free training plan, which has a bunch of exercises in it, which is a 6-week training plan, all with links on how to do exercises and a nice handy space to log your weights. So yeah, Coach for Free in the comments and I'll send that directly to you. Anyways, in the next few weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, you probably want to be sticking to these machines, okay? Again, these machines can only work in one way. They can't go, if you're pressing, they can't go up. If you're pulling, they can't go down, stuff like that, okay? You get the gist. Like I said, 3 to 4 weeks on these exercises. Get comfortable, okay? Start to know how your body moves, what works comfortable for you. Remember, what works for you might not work for someone else, or what might work for someone else might not work for you. So just get an understanding of how your body operates. And again, like you did on the treadmill, when you're observing the gym and seeing what's going on, you probably want to do exactly the same for this. But over the next 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to build that confidence, you're going to build that engagement, you're going to get a good understanding of how the gym operates. And then, when you feel comfortable, then you can go into the big scary room. You can go into the big weights room with all the big scary men. They're not big scary men. They're generally some of the most nicest people you could ever meet, especially in the gym I train out of. I had this perception when I started weight training of, oh, that's a big scary gym. They're not. They are generally the nicest people on planet Earth. And these big scary blokes, they just want to improve themselves just as you want to improve yourself. And if anything, they'll actually come over and give you a bit of tips and advice if you really need it. 2 to 3 weeks. Get used to how the cardio machines work, get used to being in the gym environment and seeing how the gym kind of operates. After that, move on to your cable resistance machines. Stick to 2 to 3 full body sessions per week for 3 to 4 weeks. Get a good understanding of how your body works, get a good understanding of how the gym works, and also build some confidence. After that, then we can start moving on into the big weights room, which I'll talk about in the next video. So please like, please subscribe, and I'll drop that one whenever it's ready.